this lost shan't breathe in this land between. Cross this land.
I got this when I was very little.
What did you do? Were those our burdens?
Would you believe that one day this garment was as pale as a cloud? Well, you can't come this way, Sonny. This way's been blocked off. As you were, private pedant. So... Sir... Lieutenant Atkins' platoon reports, sir. The enemy attack has petered out, sir. He's requesting reinforcements in case they have another go, sir. It sounds like they had a right rotten time of it, sir. Righto. Sir. Sir, permission to speak, sir. It's just... I was wondering, sir. What's the point of it all? I mean, I know we're fighting the good fight and all that, sir. It's just... I feel so blessed scared all the time, sir, begging your pardon, sir. I know I shouldn't say it, but sometimes I sit in a dugout, sir. I find myself wishing we could just jack it all in. Why couldn't we all just get along, sir? Why do we have to keep on fighting all the live long day, sir? Cool lummy, sir. Could you just at least tell me your secret, sir? How do you stay so cool under fire, sir? I'm sorry, Private, what was that? Whew, good Lord, we're under attack. Take cover, Private, right away. As you were, Private. Sir. Ah, it's my young friends. So, I take it you made it through doubt and you weren't taken in by any error.
Yeah, and now we've met our fast and he took our burdens away from us. Then we discovered the word and we made it to certainty.
Well, I'm afraid this is where your luck ends, I'm afraid. Just like before, this way is blocked off.
Oh, I remember. In case we meet an error. Don't worry, we can discover errors very easily nowadays.
I'm afraid it's much worse than error. Sorry. This is the big one. A bad un.
But wasn't error a bad un too?
Not a bad one. A bad un. The great enemy. I'm afraid error was just one of his many legions, I'm afraid. Come with me and I'll show you how bad this is. So here you are. The legions of Abaddon, sin, death and hell are here. The narrow way and the wicket gate are here behind them. Before us is the valley of the shadow of death. Here. Now, despite our best efforts, we can't cross it under our own power. So unless the situation changes, we are to use military terminology, stuffed.
Who is this Abaddon?
Well, he's been the enemy of the King of Lightheim since, well, forever. And since he couldn't take on the King's armies directly, he decided to carve out some territory for himself here in Mezzanine.
So we're stuck.
As I said, unless our situation changes. We've been told for a long time that the King is going to send in a relief force. Perhaps an entire army of crack troops. With air and naval power and proper logistical support. With that kind of firepower, our situation here could really change.
But until then, there's no way we can bridge the gap between us and Lightheim.
So until then, we just keep fighting and hope for reinforcements.
Arthas is the king's son, remember? If he was able to contact him, he'd be able to sort out reinforcements. There's no doubt about that. But how do we contact Arthas? Arthas! Wait, what?
Sir, found this miscreant hanging about in the rear. He claims to be an envoy from the king, sir.
What do you make of it, Corporal?
He's obviously an enemy spy, sir. See these patches on his clothes? There are elements of enemy uniforms here. I've seen these stitches on the likes of pride, vanity, sloth, and gluttony.
They're a heavy burden, but I bear it gladly. For what is a fool without his foolish motley?
Shut up, you!
Give me leave to prove you the fool, sir. Well, I suppose you're entitled to say your piece, Jester. Why do you wear that hat, sir? It's a badge of my rank, you impertinent scamp. Did you make it yourself, or do you merely wear it? Well, of course I didn't make it. I think the one who made the hat must be given the privilege of its rank and status. That's ridiculous. It's just as ridiculous to charge me for the crimes of those who made these patches. I didn't make them. I merely wear them, sir. That sort of completely valid logic just doesn't wash with me, I'm afraid. Take him away, Corporal. We're going to have a court-martial.
What?
Oh, you
That's
can't
the
do
king's
this.
son!
You're not allowed
How
to
can
do
you
that.
do this to him?
He's the king's son.
Can you tell if all is real, or are we walking through a dream? In this land between